Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Scorpio. How are you? Scorpio, how's it going? Let's see what's happening. Oops, there we go. Oh, I see a passionate new beginning, a spark. This could be something creative. Someone was feeling rather stuck, not budging or moving. But there's a spark. What is going on here? This card wants to come out. Come on. Scorpio. Scorpio. And we have Page of Water. Someone's a little apprehensive and thinking things through. Someone could be a spark attraction, maybe a little overwhelmed, but this is often someone who's kind of not sure what to say or not talking a lot, not moving. Because it's someone who's in their head, they're thinking things through here. Yeah, so I do see this energy of walking away. Yeah, thinking it through here. But this is also an energy where the ship has sailed. You can see this is someone thinking of walking away. I see emotional fulfillment, 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups, being happy. This is someone looking at what makes them happy, what fulfills them emotionally and thinking it through. Because someone here is not sure what to say, or they just aren't saying much of anything, kind of stuck. Tell me about the Ace of Fire. Someone's a little guarded, defensive, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Yeah, this is someone going to think things through, choosing their battles here. So this is somebody here kind of not letting their guard down, not sure what to believe, maybe pushing someone away, but it becomes the 8 of Wands. So in other words, someone needs to make a move. Feeling overwhelmed, not sure what to say. 4 of Earth. Yeah, somebody here is waiting. So somebody here, it's a person here not budging or giving in. Someone's waiting, thinking the ship has sailed. Because they push someone away. Because it's a feeling overwhelmed, but it's now having to make a move because someone's waiting for communication. So someone who's not going to waste their time either. They will walk away. Someone pushes someone away again here. If it's already happened, they will walk away. Let's have a look at the Page of Fire. Yeah, some sort of shock, something sudden. Someone a little bit shocked. I think it's someone feeling overwhelmed here. It could be someone standing up to someone here too. But it's interesting because there's a spark and an attraction. See, it's waiting for the one. It's like, is this the one? Did I just push away the one, the person? I mean, but it becomes the 8 of Wands. So it's about having to make a move because someone's waiting. They need to hurry up. Yeah, we got that King of Swords energy again. A lot of thinking. But it's somebody who's learning something here. See, it's about thinking things through. It has to do with some sort of truth. Maybe why somebody walked away, or wanting to know the truth. Why they walked away, or why someone walked away. Yeah, feeling apprehensive. It could be the way someone communicated. Because this is a person who often communicates. It's not clear. Just like the Page of Water. Page energies aren't always clear. This is often someone who just doesn't know what to say. See, this is also my believer card. Being careful what they believe here. Yeah, this is someone feeling maybe skeptical, but it's an energy of some kind of truth. It has to do with someone wanting to lay the foundation. Someone who's not expressing themselves. There's apprehension. They want it to be successful, but kind of thinking it through. Maybe they should just walk away, but they're looking at the bigger picture. See what makes them happy. See, there was something here that made someone happy. They may have even been excited about something. Tell me about this page. Someone feeling something's a little off. Yeah. But you can see there's still excitement. It's, This is someone just really skeptical, pushing someone away, not sure that they believe someone finds them attractive. Because it's someone who's been waiting for the one. Then when it comes in, they're kind of like, yeah, okay, I don't really believe this. I'm a little skeptical. I don't think this is someone really interested in me or finds me attractive. And they don't know what to say, too. And it's also often a person who'll make an excuse. What's this King of Swords up to? Yeah, see, there was some sort of indecision, something this person's not seeing, or they just couldn't make a decision, decided not to do anything. Scorpio. But it's an energy of someone needing to see, a massive epiphany. It's likely how they communicate, because I see there's apprehension, but it's about wanting it to be successful, laying the foundation. This is someone who didn't put enough effort into communicating. They didn't put enough effort in it. Now, often the page is someone who kind of takes their time about what they're going to say, but we all know it's a page. They miss things. And it's somebody who may have been in a hurry to communicate and didn't put enough effort into expressing themselves, explaining something. Now we have a King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Could be masculine Scorpio here. But this is a person here who, I mean, it's something they want. There was a spark, attraction, focused on the wand. See, waiting. Someone who waited for the one, and then when they come in, they're not believing it. They're skeptical. They're not seeing something, and it is to do with putting in effort. They didn't put enough effort in. This is a person who generally, when they want something, they go after it. I feel they wanted it. They were kind of excited about this, but felt something was off. Tell me about that Tower. Yeah, feeling really confused too. So this is crazy energy. This is like, it's like someone's just kind of all over the place. Yeah, overthinking the situation. But it's definitely an energy of feeling very confused about something, because it's a bit of a shock. But a lot of this is also an energy of someone who pushes someone away because they don't want to let them in emotionally, because they don't know what to say. They're definitely feeling emotion with this energy. Tell me about this King of Wands. Yeah. So someone who felt the situation didn't serve, someone didn't have their best interest, but they're letting it go. It is what it is. See, it's about releasing this and letting it go. They're seeing the reality, the truth. They're seeing the reality of the situation. They didn't put enough effort in it. They didn't put enough effort in. They acted kind of like they weren't interested, you know, like they kind of are, they kind of aren't. It's like, oh my gosh. Very fragmented kind of energy when I see that, but a lot of confusion. Just feeling confused, unable to make a decision. There's a little bit of fear too, you know, with that energy in the moon. So just not making a decision, not budging, not moving. They're protecting themselves, often their heart, maybe their money. This is someone who's worked hard possibly to get where they're at. Yeah, often a person very creative, hands-on, definitely someone who can be quite creative. But like I say, they're leaving this behind here. Yeah, see, trusting their intuition. See, they've learned something. If they would have known then what they know now. So they've learned something here. Yeah, the feelings were mutual. Both people a little uncertain, not sure what to say. But yeah, there was some feelings here. See, they're seeing the bigger picture. See, it's about putting all the cups on the table. This is a person I feel at this time here, they weren't really even sure what made them happy. Because it's almost like a person where everything just feels off. But it's about, the worst of it is not putting in effort, why somebody walked away. Yeah, so like I say, they've gone within and possibly doing a little inner work too. Yeah, I'm trying to sort this out internally here. Tell me more about the High Priestess. See, this is someone keeping it all in, though. You can see keeping it in, not saying anything, acting like they're not interested. And then it's almost like getting overwhelmed. It's like they burst. So I wouldn't be surprised, whoever this person is, they may have some Cancer in their chart, but I'm also seeing Sag, Aries. It's earth energy here too. A lot of emotion. Pisces possibly for some. But it's an energy of being bold and going after what they want. So it's about two people connecting. See, it's about feelings possibly being mutual. Yeah. But they feel, this is someone who just feels this is out of their reach. Maybe it's too good to be true, but I'm not sure I feel that with this person. It's more like they've learned something. They definitely have to let go of something, and because it is what it is. They didn't put the effort in. But it's about two people, a connection, a conversation. I think both people felt the same, feeling a little overwhelmed. I think it's both people, because it's all about talking, seeing eye to eye. Soulmate connection, maybe a friend. Could be a friend who's catching feelings and it's just kind of like, whoa, that's a little off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be friends of friends too, mutual friends. But there's some kind of good news here. See, they're hearing some kind of good news, something they've learned. They have some knowledge of something now. Messenger of Air, King of Swords, choosing their battles. This is someone who just couldn't make a choice, so they did nothing. Just nothing. Maybe even turned and started to focus on work, creative pursuits. Yeah, keeping themselves busy. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Empress. See, this could have been a victory here. Someone who's open to talk, to communicate. See, it's the start of something here. Someone who knows their worth and value. This is why someone walked away. They know their worth and value, respect. They just let it go. I think it's the feminine. It's just kind of like, yeah, someone getting themselves out there, connecting with other people. This is somebody who's kind of blown it. They feel they've blown it here. I can tell. So they kept it all in. But it's also an energy of privacy, something personal this person might have been dealing with. And what I kind of get, well, it's nothing personal. I just get this kind of, yeah, I don't know what it is, but tell me more about this King of Wands. This is just a person who's generally bold, and they're looking at this energy. See, unable to see. Something they didn't see was this Empress, someone who knows their worth and value. This is why someone walked away, because they acted like they weren't interested. Yeah. See, someone distancing themselves, someone avoiding possibly too. But you can see time in between, things calming down. This is someone just moving on. Okay, fine, you're not interested. The Empress. The Empress isn't taking this personal, is what I actually feel, just letting it go. But this is somebody here now seeing the feelings might have been, there was feelings, emotions. I know this person had feelings. I can tell. They kept it in. It's like they didn't want this person to know something. I mean, there could be some sort of secret. Maybe they were, I don't see somebody being in another relationship, but could be someone who had some choices here. Yeah, it's all about this privacy, something personal. Don't take it personal. I don't think the Empress took that personal. The Empress is just like, whatever. They're not interested. They don't feel the same. But now they're seeing things a little different too. Why? Because this is up here. See, what they didn't know, they now know. It's an Empress. Yeah, they didn't put their best foot forward too. Yeah, this is someone who kind of wants this now because they see. The Empress is always open to receive, but the Empress I don't think is going to be making a move. I can tell you that right now. Once somebody doesn't acknowledge or make a move or, acts like they're not interested, this is somebody who's like, no, I'm not going to be making any moves here. In fact, this is somebody who's walking away, moving towards the Two of Cups. Keeping, being open to other offers, opportunities. Yeah, this is somebody here just kind of like distancing themselves or waiting for things to calm down. Just giving themselves a little bit of time here. Yeah, this is not budging and moving either. This is someone protecting themselves, their heart, their money. Someone's got to make a move, and I can see it. Someone's got to let their guard down. They got to let their guard down, letting somebody in. This is someone who's not letting someone in. Nope. Well, I think this Empress has got someone else here. If you are a feminine Scorpio, you may have another offer or opportunity here. Now, I do see other things to do with work, too. There could be work opportunities. Whatever you do, if you're communicating with someone, make sure it's very clear, that it's solid, reliable. All the information is there. Yeah, this person feels beat up. They feel like giving up. They don't want to, though. This is generally not a quitter. They were full of emotion here. They just feel overwhelmed, not sure what to say, how to express themselves. In other words, they're just not saying anything, The Moon, feeling confused. But it's about connecting emotionally on that emotional level. That's what it is, not letting someone in. So I don't know if this feminine energy, this Empress, was being kind of emotional, maybe gave them something, maybe a little gift to get this started. It could be the Empress that started this. Yeah, so Pisces energy, looking at things from a different perspective. See, they're putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person, how they would feel. Yeah, this is someone who has other options. This is just someone keeping their options open. They're not taking it personal. It's the Empress not taking it personal. It's just like, okay, well, there's other options. I got other things to do. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here, because this is someone who feels like giving up. They feel a little bit beat up. See, but they don't want to give up, because now they're finding out some truth. The feelings, something mutual, or finding out something through mutual friends, that somebody felt the same at that point, just gave up. It's an energy of two people, just the mutual is just giving up. But the Empress has got their options open. Looking at things from a different perspective, putting the shoe on the other foot, seeking out other options. This is someone seeking out other options, or it's what this person was thinking. But yeah, I can tell you, this is someone needing to let go of something here that doesn't serve them. It's all about going down this path, cooperating, compromising, doing something together. See, it's all about getting together. I don't know if there's people collaborating here or what's going on, but like I say, I feel this is someone who's generally more bold. They may have a little Sag or Aries in their chart, maybe masculine Scorpio, like I say. I wouldn't be surprised here. But whatever it is, it didn't serve them. And now they feel like, because they felt like giving up. It's like they just kind of like, it just feels to me very nonchalant, like. But it's just, I feel it just moving on here, distancing themselves. Yeah, let's see, the feelings being mutual. This is somebody who had feelings. They were kind, compassionate, someone who cares. There's people here, I feel, maybe keeping this to themselves, not saying anything, but they know. Two people care about each other here. It's all about stability, coming together. This is someone who's there through thick and thin. This is someone who's always there, no matter what. This is someone who's there for somebody. It's a very caring, kind, and even forgiving kind of person. I think it's the feminine who's let it go. It just is what it is. If someone's not interested, but it's someone who really cares. They're kind. Very interesting. But like I say, I feel like this is someone kind of second guessing themselves. Things that they didn't see, they didn't know, they now know. So it's all about going down this path. See, it's about acknowledging. It's almost like they didn't acknowledge someone. It's like the other person's like, hey, do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? They don't even really acknowledge it. They just kind of act like they don't care. Yeah. Crushing. See, this person actually longs for love here. Yeah, they procrastinate too. Could be someone comparing someone to someone else, maybe thinking this is someone not really their type, or I think they don't believe the other person's interested or finds him attractive. Because it's like this is a person who's just been kind of waiting for the right person to come along. It's like they don't make a move. They wait for the other person to make a move. But then the Empress made a move. I feel it's the Empress that made a move. The feminine energy, the Queen of Cups, basically. Yeah. Pretty interesting energy, but I don't know what's going to happen here because it's like a big secret here. People. But like I say, it's about privacy, nothing personal. Or just something personal someone was dealing with, choosing their battles. This is someone who doesn't really let people in. So I don't know what's going to happen here. I feel like this is someone just kind of talking to people. You know, this feminine energy hasn't really given up on this 100%, but like I say, this is also someone, I feel what's mutual is two people who've given up on love, and all of a sudden there's a spark, and then here you get someone pushing someone away. It's someone not even giving something a chance. Yeah, it's that King of Wands energy, clouds, dark cloud hanging over them. Something needs to be cleared up. It's about making a move, a 6. This person does long for love. What is the matter with this person? Yeah, it's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's about going down. This is someone just not sure they want to go down this path again, even though they really want it. But I feel we have, with that 6 of Cups, this is someone who did something nice for some of them, gave them a gift. Maybe there was a party, a get-together or something, and somebody just showed someone they cared, you know, that they were interested. This person needs to make a move. This is generally a natural born leader. This is someone who generally takes the lead. Maybe they felt offended or something. I don't know. But they're just kind of sitting there right now. You know, it's about seeing the bigger picture, what makes them happy. I don't even think at some point this person even know what makes them happy. But this could have been a victory. I mean, maybe they feel it's too good to be true. I don't know. I just don't get that vibe from this person. It's more like they're not even really acknowledging the other person much. Well, they are now. I feel they are now. Yeah, they didn't follow their heart. See, it's about asking someone on a date. They didn't follow their heart. They didn't go down that path. They didn't follow their heart, but now they're seeing things. They're seeing the bigger picture. Yeah, see, it felt too risky. They didn't want to take a risk. And yet this is someone who generally will take a risk and reach out to somebody or do something. I feel that's what they need to do. They need to take a risk. I feel the feminine already took the risk. The feminine already offered this person, you want to get together, do something, or they gave them a gift. They did something to show them they like them. Yeah, this person's kind of just, like I say, they're stuck. But if they expect the feminine to take a leap of faith after this, I don't see it happening. But there's that tick-tock, time running out. Time's almost up, because I do think this feminine has other options, even though they felt like giving up. But often when people have that little spark of interest in someone, when they haven't dated anyone for a while, or haven't made any moves, or haven't been out much or out there, and that happens, it wakes a person up a little bit. And that's what I kind of feel is happening, because the Empress this feminine is now open. And they may actually have other offers, but I think it's the feminine who made the first move. Yeah, they need to hurry up. Yeah, look at that. Scorpio, did you make a move? Doesn't look like you're budging now. But this is two people who are kind of the same in a way, you know, kind of the same. It's like someone feel they're not my type or we're not compatible, whatever their issue was here. This is someone just changing their focus too. See, no longer focusing. They got somebody else possibly coming in here. I don't know what's going to happen, but like I say, this is very stuck energy. Yeah, someone protecting themselves, their house, their home, their money, just not moving. Not making a move. Come on. I feel like I could nudge it. We'll see what happens. Who's going to make a move here? Come on, people. Yeah, who's going to make a move? Someone is. Or there's multiple opportunities coming in. But yeah, there's going to be some movement here. There's going to be some movement. But it has to do with someone walking away because the other person didn't even acknowledge them. It's like, and if there was people getting together or something, they acted like they weren't even there. That's just the vibe I get. Yeah, they're going to make a move. It's like, come on, really? Because you're sitting here. I mean, the masculine is focused on this. They're looking at it. But they haven't made a move. Now they have to make a move because they have to be the one to take the risk. And they are generally someone who's not afraid of it. So what's the big deal here? I don't see pride and ego getting in the way. It's just, I don't know if they feel something is off or... But yeah, they're going to ask them out. Yeah, they're trying to figure something out. They feel something sketchy's going on here. So you're trying to figure... And it could be someone who's just trying to figure out how the other person feels. Like, I mean, there's this... Whenever the Ace of Swords shows up, it's often somebody who goes, why? And they shine a light looking for clarity, like this Hermit energy, shining the light, seeing the truth, trying to figure something out. Something sketchy. They feel something's going on. Maybe they do feel like it's too good to be true. But it's also, again, not putting in a lot of effort. I feel maybe there was a date or something and this person just didn't put a lot of effort in. But I feel there was people getting together or... and someone just acted like someone wasn't there. That's the vibe. They didn't say anything. They're not saying nothing. Yeah, it's a little time in between, things calming down. But there's lessons being learned. They're learning something because there's people talking about this. See, there's some kind of good news coming out of this. It's like that energy of giving up and maybe not giving up now. I don't know. You know, when the spark goes out, it's almost like someone's spark went out. I don't know if anyone can relate. I seen this in another reading, actually. I can't remember which one it was, but like their spark literally went out. They're just pushing everyone away. They've just lost interest. Been there, done that, you know. But there's definitely some sort of change happening where they're going to make that move. And it's about putting in effort, building the foundation. Someone's done this maybe a few times, you know. But I wish you the best here, Scorpio, masculine, feminine. And we'll see you soon.